Shalom. Shalom, my people. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom, my people. Shalom, my people. Shalom, my people. Check this out. Let me get right to it. First, today's drink is watermelon, lemon, Kanye pepper. Everybody know that watermelon is probably one of the greatest drinks, greatest fruits that's ever been made to man. And the Kanye pepper, it will not raise your pressure up. It will not do none of them things. Because it's pretty natural. It's a natural herb. What it will do is like open up your arteries. That's where you be able to your blood flow will be flowing through fat, smooth. It open up them arteries for that blood can flow through. Give you strength. Hey, we see what's going on in the world today, right? We see what's going on in the world there. You see what's happening in Pakistan, and you see what happened over there in Israel. Now you see China want to send a ship, Russia want to send a ship. You're finna get ready to have a war. But I'm finna give you information about it. It's in the Bible. It's already been written. It's nothing new. It's only new to us because they didn't teach us this in church. I know y'all hear me say this all the time, but they didn't. All they do is they stayed in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I heard a pastor that was on the Breakfast Club. And he said, you got to read the New Testament first. That's absolutely false. How are you going to learn anything from reading the back of the book first? You got to read the front of the book first to get the understanding. See, the reason why Christianity don't work is because they read the front of the back of the book without reading the front. You have to read the Old Testament to get the understanding. Here a little, there a little. That's what it says. Line upon line, line upon line. Here a little, there a little. See, you will not understand the Bible. You will not understand Revelation if you didn't read Isaiah. Isaiah tell you about rumors of war and war. Revelation tell you the completion of it. It goes right down to the meat of it. And then I want to go straight to Isaiah 5:25. 5:25. Well, I probably need to go to. I've been expressing this for a while that we are the people of the Bible, and I still think we don't get it because we're still doing the same thing. We are the people of the Bible. So when you read the Bible, it's talking to you. The only way you're gonna be able to understand it is that if you read the Bible and you see this letter that is written, it's a letter that's written to you. It's just like you getting somebody else's mail and reading it. So when you read the Bible, if you don't know this letter is talking to you, it's talking to you, you won't get, okay, let's say you open up a letter and you reading it, you don't understand the letter because it don't concern you. You don't understand the letter because it don't concern. Well, you don't understand the Bible because you think it don't concern you because they told you that it's everybody else's Bible, but it is your history book. This is how you know the Bible is talking to you. Because you got to remember, we are the one that was in Israel, in Egypt, that was under captivity up under the Pharaoh. When Moses came with the right hand of God to get us out of there. He said, these be the word, this Deuteronomy 1. These be the word which Moses spake unto all Israel on the side of the Jordan in the wilderness. That was us that was on the side of the Jordan in the wilderness. So now you understand that this is your letter. So when you read this letter, you know that everything starts off in your mind that this is talking to me. Nobody else. So you get this letter, it's a better understanding now. When you read this letter, that you know that it's talking directly to you. Now go back to Isaiah 5:25. Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people. We are his people. And you read the rest of Deuteronomy, you start seeing the plagues and the curses. Then them curses fit you. He said, it shall be upon you for a wonder in the sign for your generation forever. So you see that slavery, yokes of iron around your neck, you should be in one of all things. You should serve your enemy. You should serve God. It fits you. You should they should take your you should have a wife and not lay with her because they took your wives. You see all the curses in the Bible, then you say, well, dang, that fit me. Then you go around to Deuteronomy 28:16, it tells you about slave ships, how you shall be sold unto your enemy. See, so who was on slave ships? Who was packed in cargo slave ships and brought from another land and sold? So they can't send you back. So if they don't like you, they have to kill you, make it so hard for you that you kill yourself and you kill each other. Who is going through that right now? Because it's like you got a toy, and when you get tired of that toy, you destroy the toy. You throw it away, you misuse it, you don't care nothing about it, you don't think about it. Well, that's what they're doing to you because they can't send you back home. They can come here. Any other nation can come here. If they get out of hand, they extradite them back. You don't see them in court. They go to court, extradite them back, get rid of them. But they can't extradite you back because then not only they can extradite you back, is that where you gonna go when you get over there? You have no connection because you've been on here for so long. So they can't send you back. They just had to kill you systematically, physically, mentally, and your banking system, which I got that too. Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people. And he has stretched forth his hand against them and has smitten them in the hills. I told you, hills mean people. And the hills did tremble, and the people did tremble in their carcasses. So now you know you're talking about people, not a hill. Because carcass is what? Your bone, flesh, okay? Well, really no flesh is deteriorating. Were torn in the midst of the streets. Who died in the midst of the streets? God got a kindle against his people. So that's how you know that you God people, because you the one dying in the streets. You the one getting shot. You the one getting drive-by. You the one of that 106 right here in Jacksonville. They got 106 murders as of yesterday in Valencia Court. They used to call it something else over there off of Cassett Boulevard. Everybody know what I'm talking about. They came down here a few years ago. You had the Senator Rubio come. You had the news, everybody come. And what they did, they put some paint on it. Got rid of some, and redid some of the metal on the steps. Put some new units in it. But it didn't do nothing for the people. The mind's still the same. They say he was 17-year-old young rapper got killed. He made number 106. My nephew was in that midst of that number. He got killed. He was in the midst of that 106. They got murdered. So this is touching home. And this is real. This is serious. Until it affects you, I guess you don't care. But these are what it's death. It's death right around the corner. Out of them 106 people that's been murdered, I can't give you a number, but 95% of them are us. $95% of them are us. And then the sheriff get on TV, go what he said. Well, it happened everywhere. It happened everywhere. Correct on that part. But what it is, he have no solution. But correct on that part, it happened everywhere. Everywhere you go, Baltimore, Atlanta, Detroit, Memphis, Mississippi, where the man, the mother did not know her son was missing to 7 months. They had them buried him. The police ran over the man and killed him. The police ran over the man and killed him in Mississippi. And the mother said, my son is missing. It took 7 months and they found him. They trying to say they called the pressure was on. They done hit the man in the car. Accidentally, whatever they did, murder, whatever. He probably just walking down the street because y'all know how Mississippi is, and he killed him. They done buried the man and all. Down here in Baldwin, they trying to say the man hung himself, a young black boy, down there in Baldwin working. And he had been sending telling his mom them they harassing him. They doing stuff to him. They doing this and doing this. They found him by the hanging at the work site. They trying to say he did it. So it's everywhere. You are God people, because God said that what? I have smitten you. So you dying. You getting killed. High blood pressure, low cholesterol, diabetes, heart attacks, strokes, cancer, everything. It's affecting you because we are God people. Whether you are a baby or you're an unborn fetus, or you're a human being walking around on this earth, God has stricken you because guess what? Because we have disobeyed the law, statute, and commandments. I'm sorry, people, but not sorry. This is truth. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. God said, you said, with all the murder, we cried, God, please. I'm sorry, but God said, with all this, his hands is still stretched forth. He will lift up, and he signed to the nation from afar. He was going to lift up a nation from afar. You over there in Jerusalem. That's your homeland, right? A nation from afar is the United States of America. And all the other nations came. God said, I have inside them to you, guess what? From afar, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth, and behold, they shall come with speedy swiftness. God said, hey, United States of America, modern day Babylon, come get these Negroes. They hard-headed, stiff, they take them back as slaves. That's where we at now. You got to understand this battle. It's already been predicted in Isaiah. God was mad with us over there. So God hits that United States of America. And some modern Bible, it say other translation where it say speedy with swiftly as an eagle. Who represents the eagle? All the other nations got eagles for their only flags and nationality. They represent them. They came afar, got us from over there, brought us on slave ship. Now they got us over here. We died in the streets. You them niggas that God talking about right here. None shall be weary. None of the people shall be weary. The United States of America, modern day Babylon, all the other nations that come against you, nor stumble among them. None shall slumber, nor sleep, neither shall they gird of their loins be loose, nor the laces of their shoes be broken. These nations are against you. They coming speedily, strong, swift, no laces. They shooting, they run, they coming to get you. If you read the books I have read, they was fighting to get here first, to get you from slavery from West Coast Africa. The African was selling you for musket guns and wine and silk. They were selling you to the other nations. And they brought you here and worked and built up their economy. You built up the United States. You built up every nation that you was in the same way you built up Egypt. When they had you enslaved, you built it around this place. Whose arrows are sharp. Arrows mean guns. And all their bows are bent. Their horses, these are military. Shall be counted like flint, hard rock. And they wheels like the whirlwind. These are bomb missiles and stuff. All this coming. Their roar shall be like a lion. They shall roar like young lion. Yea, they shall roar and lay hold on the prey. The prey is you. They got you in the, wherever you go in this United States of America, anywhere in the world, you are prey to them. You living in the ghetto, you living in the slums, you living in the lowest part of the world. You are these people who God talking about. You are these people who God talking about. In the day there shall roar against them like the roaring of the sea. And if one look upon the land, behold, darkness, sorrow, and the light is dark. In the heaven, the light is dark. You have no way out. It's gloom. It's dim. They have you in a snare. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. They done this to you. They got you in a snare. If you don't come out of this world that God got you in, God been pleading with you, stretch forth your hand, you finna catch what's finna get ready to go on in the war. I read that to let you know you are the people that the Bible talking about. Now you are going to be the people that are going to be trapped in this world if you don't come out of modern day Babylon. If you don't come out of modern day Babylon, you're going to be trapped in the war. You're going to be that third. It's 7 billion people, they say, estimate on this earth. God said when that war comes, World War III comes, it's going to be a third of the people going to die. Out of 7 billion people, that is a lot of people that's going to be dead upon this earth. I want you to go to Revelation 8:13. Now you want to get saved. You the people. I done proved to you that you the people. Now I'm going to tell you what's going to come to the United States of America, this world, if you don't come out of this world, you don't come out of Babylon. You say, how I come out of? Change your ways. Change the way you live. Try to follow these laws. 8:13. Beheld. 8:13. And I beheld, this John the Revelator now, 8:13 Revelation. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, whoa, whoa, whoa. That means war. We already had World War I. We already had World War II. Now we're coming for World War III. Woe means war. To the inhabitant of the earth, by the reason of the other voice of the trumpets, and of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. War I, War II, War III. These are the we're right now. We're at War III. World War II. That means the whole world gonna be involved. That's why you see everybody getting involved in it. Go Matthew 24, 6 through 7. Matthew 24. Matthew 24. If you don't come out of this world, you're going to get caught up in it. We walk around here with our head in our ass. I'm just going to put it plain. We just move around like everything okay, but you don't see what's going on on TV. You don't see what's happening. We're dying in the streets, and the Lord said, come out of here. I'm finna get ready to destroy this place. He giving us forewarning. We got the future in our hand. We can see what's going to happen. I can see what's going to happen. I'm not a fortune teller, but this Bible is. So I read this Bible, and I try to get it to you and tell you what's going to happen. We finna get ready. The world finna get ready to end, people. We at that time and place. War I, World War I, War II, World War II, and War III. Come quickly. Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and 6. And you shall hear of wars. This in red letter because Jesus is speaking. Yahweh. We call him Jesus, but his real name is Yahweh. Okay? And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You got time. You got time. For the nation shall rise against nation, and the kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. God telling you to get ready. I'm giving you the rumors. I'm showing you the pestilence. I'm showing you the famine. I'm showing you the diseases that are here. We see this here. I got a little I guess he's my great nephew. Got scarlet fever. This 1800 diseases, people. He was diagnosed with scarlet fever the other day. They got them on antibiotics. They can deal with it now, but back then they had to burn a whole city. Burn the clothes, burn everything. And when the people died, they would burn them too because they had no cure for it. Scarlet fever, people, the Bible is true and alive. It's telling you the truth. You got, these are old 1800 diseases that are coming in California. All the homeless place they got up there, they have found people that have been bitten by the rats. They got diseases that were back in old English in the 15th, 16th. This is coming. The food is not even real food. This is famine. It's no food, so that you are eating human beings. You are eating human. They find the DNA in human beings, and guess what? You go to Deuteronomy. You go. I think it's Deuteronomy, Leviticus. Leviticus 24. So this is nothing new. Where you was eating people. You were so bad of a shape that you were eating human beings back then. It's just in the Bible. They won't teach you this, but I'm here to teach you everything that's in the Bible. But you got to go back and read it for yourself. This is nothing new. So you are eating human beings in the food like this. This one person said, if there's 7 billion people on this planet, there's nowhere in the hell they can keep up with it because you don't see no more farms. You don't see no more pig. You eat pork, everything. You don't see no more of none of that. They're making artificial food for you to eat. McDonald's, Burger King, every new restaurant. Where they getting all this food from, people? But who dying? Who dying? And who they finding body still not buried? I'm just saying. Go to Revelation 6. I'm going back and forth in the Bible. Go to Revelation 6 and 16. 6 and 16. I know you don't want to hear it. You don't want to believe it. Go back and read Leviticus where you see that upon a curse you said you should eat the fruit of your body. The fruit of your body is your child, folks. But they won't tell you that. So guess what? This is in the tribulation period. The scientists and DNA specialists have been doing tests on their food and find DNA of human beings in the food. They find horse DNA in the food. They're making artificial everything. This is nothing new for us. You know this. You've been eating dogs and cats when you lived on 45th Street. At that little Chinese restaurant on the corner, across the street from Bulldog Heaven. Everybody who live in Jacksonville know about that. They closed it down because it had dogs in it. Come on, man. You know you go to the Chinese food where you eating cat. So what is so far-fetched about you eating human beings? There's nothing new. Open up your eyes and soak this stuff in. Start reading your books and your Bible and learn what's going on around you, people. This book says, blessed is a man that readeth. This is in Revelation 1:3. Let me go to Revelation 1:3. God trying to tell you the information is there. It's up to you whether you want to use it. Revelation 1:3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the word of the prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. God trying to tell us, people, wake up. I done told you, you are the people in the Bible. God giving you a warning in your Bible. He wrote a letter to you telling you that if you don't come out of modern day Babylon, you're going to get caught up in this world and this World War III. You're going to be caught up in this famine. You're going to be caught up in you killing each other. You got to come out. So how do I come out? Read this book and transform your life. What is Revelation 6, 16 through 17. Okay, check it out. And said to the mountain and the rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and whom shall be able to stand. Gosh, this the great day of the wrath is come, people. You're going to try to hide yourself from these bombs. Everything, you're going to be hiding under rocks. You got these bunkers, these people building up under the ground. Go to Tennessee in these mountains where these people building bunkers under the ground that can sustain life for the year. The president got a bunker where he can go to when the bomb get to dropping. So you can't hide. You're going to try to hide in the rocks, hide in the cave. God come and snatch you from up under there. I think it's in Jeremiah, God said, Zechariah, he said, I'm going to send fishers at first. I'm paraphrasing. Fishers mean that you get to the fish, you bait. He said, then after that, I'm sending hunters in the caves and in the rocks. So we coming in the rock, because God going to use us, the Hebrew Israelites, the warriors, to do his bid. And the angels. We going in rocks, pulling your butt out of the rocks and slaying you before the Lord. And Luke, what it said, bring him hither. Oh, wow. Bring him hither because they don't want to serve God. And God said, cut their head off. See, but they ain't telling you that. You think that Jesus is this weak, blue-eyed man. He's definitely not. He said, bring them hither. Bring them to me. Slay them before me. Just as Jesus in red letter talking. But they won't tell you that. You think Jesus come back and pick you. The Bible tell you going to be rumors of war, bomb, pestilence. How you think these people die? You think that blue-eyed man just sitting up there? Jesus is killing these people, man. So-called Jesus, Yahqua, dark-skinned, melanated man, so dark, look like he had been burnt in the furnace. He come back to clean this world up. Revelation 11. Go to Revelation 11. 13 through 14. In that same hour was there a great earthquake, and a tenth part of the city fell. And in that earthquake were slain men of 7,000. Women were afraid and gave glory to the God of heaven. The second war has passed. World War II has passed. And behold, the third war comes quickly, which is coming right now. And the seven angels sounded, and there was a great voice in heaven saying, the kingdom of this world are become kingdom of our Lord. This world finna get ready to be ended. And the kingdom of this world gonna be our Lord's world. It's gonna be us. We're gonna be ruling the world. We're gonna be one judging the world. You can't judge me. Well, with him, people, y'all almost made me say something. They got a book called Judge. What you think they were doing in there? They were judging. You say, well, you can't judge. Yeah, judge righteously. Well, how do you judge righteously? By this Bible. If you ain't living according to the Bible, that's how I'm able to judge you. It's a comedian. She's a woman. She got a foul mouth. She cuss nasty. She got a judge show. Even though it's not a real joke, they call it, she judging people. Now you call in and you're giving judge, but they're giving comedian judge, but she still judge. Steve Harvey got a show. He not even judging. He judging people. Y'all accept judgment from people like that, but you won't accept a judgment from me, a person who reading this Bible, who studied this Bible, who know this Bible, and judge you right. Hey, babe, don't eat this. This gonna give you this. Hey, don't do this. This gonna give you that. That's judgment. Hey, if you do that, they're going to cut your toe off. That's judgment. Because guess what? Hey, if you do this, you're going to have a heart attack. That's judgment. I'm giving you righteous judgment because I'm telling you, if you eat these things or you do these things, this is what's going to happen to you. I'm just saying. I'm just reading this Bible, giving out the word. Okay, go to Revelation 9. Go back. See, this I'm giving you all practical. I'm in Revelation. This is the end of the book. Revelation 9. 15 to 18. And the fourth angel was loose, which were prepared for an hour, in a day, in a month, in a year, for to slay the third part of the men. Third part of men, people. This is the part I really want to get to right here. They estimate that there's 7 billion people on this planet. Okay, give or take. A third part of this planet, a third part of men shall be slain. Men mean women too. Babies, kids, baby. They mean babies, men, women, children. It's a third part. if I don't even know what one third of 7 billion people is, I probably can do the math and figure it out. But check this out. That's a lot of people. That's because this war finna come. This war coming, it's going to destroy. This going to be a big war. It's not going to be something in the middle that you think is going to happen over there in Israel in the middle. It's going to be a world war. It's going to be people dying. You got 7 billion people here. 1/3 of the people going to be killed. This is what the Bible says. This is a revelation. I'm not making this up. I'm just telling you the truth, telling you the facts. I proved to you that you are the people. I showed you that. Then I showed you the war that's coming. If you want to get out of that war and be able to live, this is what's going to happen. Shalom, my people. Shalom, my people. I love you. I love you. I love you. I do love you. I'm gonna give I got this book called The Creature from Jekyll Island. The Creature from Jekyll Island. This is how the Federal Reserve and these banks under the Rothschilds, J.P. Morgan, and all the people there that control the banking system. It's thick, but I'm gonna read it. I read this book so I can better understand and give you help. Nelson W. Aldrich, Abraham Patisse, Andrew, Frank A. Vanderlip, Benjamin Strong, Paul M. Walkberger, all these and Henry P. Davis, all these people are Jews that runs the world. The Jewish people run the world. Go get this book. It's thick. What I read so far is true. How the banking system take your money. I'm just giving you a proof how the banking system take your money. You put money in the bank. They take your money and lend it to somebody else. But then you can't get no money. It's a whole system how they got set up. The reason why you can't get it, because they lend your money out. And how a bank closes and when everybody go get their money, because banks reserve don't really have no money. They don't have no money. Your money is the bank. So if I had a bank and you didn't put no money in it, I wouldn't have a bank. It's a lot to it, and you got to keep reading over because they did this like 1930, 1940, 1923 when they don't have there's no such thing as a Federal Reserve Bank. They not part of the United States of America, even though they call it that. I'm just letting you know that's part of it. But anyway, shalom, my people. Shalom, my people. I love you. 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 Shalom, my people. Shalom.